What's up, everyone? It's Lugo back again with Fat to Fit Day 100. I've officially been on this weightlifting Fat to Fit journey for 100 days, which is honestly incredible because it doesn't feel like it's been 100 days. It feels like I just started. Um, and I started losing weight before the 100 days. I just want to talk about the journey a little bit so far. But I started losing the weight before I started lifting for about a month because I started in, I want to say it was March. Or no, was it March? Yeah, I started losing the weight in March. I was 376. Uh, and I started, and within a month, I lost about 40-ish pounds because I was just walking, eating less, and making an effort. But I've always loved training and lifting weights. So I was like, you know what? Like, there's no reason that I shouldn't be doing something, right? Because I didn't have money to get a gym membership at the time. But I was like, you know what? I have a bar at home. I have weights. I'm just being a lazy bastard, to be honest. Like, I can make this work with what I have. And so I started lifting at home primarily. Like if you watch a lot of the earlier videos, I think until like day 60, day 50, I was lifting at home, uh, you know, with what I had. And I was honestly feeling pretty confident about where I was. And I was just so glad to be able to be lifting again because I was gone from it for so long. And I've always loved lifting. I never got away from it because I didn't like it. It was just more of like a mental thing on my own and just kind of forgetting about it a little bit. Um, but when I got back to it, I was like, man, I just remembered how much I enjoyed training and just the intricacies of everything, programming, hitting every muscle group, being strong. Like, I just loved all of it as a whole. So I'm really just extremely grateful to be back. And one of the things that I want to say is that if you're considering going to the gym or being active or being fit, just start. Like, just start, get the ball rolling, and just keep showing up. Like, I know it's such a simplistic thing to say and sit here and be like, oh, well, you just gotta be there and do this. But it really just is as simple as that. Get yourself in a routine, you know, but you can't get into that routine without starting. You just have to go and you know hold yourself accountable for going every day. Um, and I know that there's even now when I've enjoyed the gym so much, there's still days where I wake up and I'm just like, I don't even feel like going. Like, I don't feel like going. But when I go and I get the workout in and I finish it, I feel so much better. Like, it just mentally, physically, I just feel like refreshed. My mind feels good and my body feels good to a certain degree, right? If I do legs, it's nobody's feeling good after that if you're training hard enough. But I think that it's just something that's like missing now because we've gotten to an age where we all want to be we're all very sensitive people and shit sucks sometimes and shit hurts, but at the same time, like, you have to be a little bit harsh on yourself. Like, I don't believe that anyone's ever gotten to the best of their abilities in anything by being extremely sensitive and complaining and you know yapping and bitching about stuff. Like, I could have easily sat here 100 days ago and told myself, well, I'm just gonna be fat, and I almost did. I was almost like, dude, is it even worth it to be like in shape, or like I've already let myself go. And I was somebody that was, I wouldn't say that I was extremely in shape. I was maybe like 20% body fat. around 215, which is not the leanest, not the most in shape, but I would say that I was in shape. Um, and I lost it just due to like some extreme depression that I was dealing with. And I could have easily just said, well, I lost that. I'm over 160 pounds heavier, over double almost double the weight that I was. Literally almost double the weight, like one and a half times. But I said, you know what? It's always worth trying to live a better and a healthier lifestyle, because what I came to understand was that the you know activity that you put your body through, the food that you eat, the things that you indulge in have a much larger factor in regulating how you feel, how you act, how you carry yourself than people would like to think. Lots of the time we just sit here and be like, "Oh, it's just food. It's just going to the gym," but it has so much more of an effect on you than you would even think or know. That's why I try to sway people from indulging in things that are going to harm their body, and even food. I'm not saying you have to get rid of everything that you enjoy that's not good for you, but in stride, in jest, right? Like, I know a lot of people, you know, currently that they drink every weekend, every other weekend, and it's like alcohol is the way that alcohol works. You're literally poisoning your body. You're putting yourself in a state that isn't going to go away for a few days, putting yourself on diet for maybe 3 or 4 days, making progress, maybe, but alcohol stays in your body, it stays in your fat cells. So, like, maybe you even get back on track. Probably not. You're putting yourself in an even bigger deficit, and not one that's going to make you lose weight, but one that's going to make it harder to lose weight. And then you're trying to start again, and then you just do the same thing the next weekend. And it's like, I'm not sitting here telling you to never drink, never eat, fast food, never do any of that. But you have to understand, like, your your life is largely affected by it. And I know that some people could just tough it out and, be mentally resilient and just thug it out, but it's like you shouldn't have to do that. Really, like, you should be able to live how you want to live, not live a certain way because you're constantly feeling like shit, you know what I mean? And I think that we have to take more responsibility and more, accountability. I think that it's just very important for people to do that. And it's something that I've been doing. Like, I fucked up. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm perfect, but I decided that, hey, this is always going to be worth, regardless of where I end up. If I, somehow get fat again, hopefully I don't. I mean, I don't mean hopefully, but I'm not going to. But let's say that I were to, I would lose the weight again, because it's just that worth to live a healthier lifestyle, because it just is so much better in everyday life, how you perceive yourself, how others perceive you. And I know everybody wants to talk about body positivity and this and that, and I think it's just bullshit. Body positivity is healing yourself and healing your body, and being okay with where you're at, but understanding that you have to take yourself to a healthier place. And this is coming from somebody that's been overweight their entire life for multiple, years. I was 200 pounds in eighth grade. I was like 5'5". I was extremely overweight. And it wasn't until I was around 16 where I started to lose it. And obviously, I've still been overweight a lot, but I always, after a certain age, I'm always going to just lose it. But at this point in my life, I'm going to keep it off. And I think it's a lot to do with just mental maturity, and just getting older and understanding that, hey, I don't ever want to be overweight again. Like, I'm going to make sure that I'm never overweight again. And I've never had the knowledge and the confidence that I have now moving forward to do that. Um, And it's just something that I'm very excited about because you guys get to see this whole journey. I'm planning on uploading for a long time, at least until I get to the fit or to the weight goal that I want. So you guys get to see everything in between. And we're only 100 days in. It's going to be a long journey. So, if you are someone that needs to start now. Because when I'm on day 365, you could be on day 265, and your life will be drastically different from now till then. You know what I mean? Time, the thing, one of the sayings, or I don't know if it's a saying or a mantra or something, but time is going to pass, right? From now until next year, it's going to be an entire year. It's going to pass whether you're shitting on your body, shitting on your health, being, a bad person, or you're being healthy, you're being good, you're taking care of your body. You might as well just start. You might as well just do what's going to be good for you in the long run. Because while it feels long, a year's going to pass quicker than you think. It's going to be here and there. And in a year, you can either look back and be like, well, yeah, I've made so much progress and I'm happy that I started. I'm happy that I'm here. Or you could look back with regret. And, I did that for years. After I stopped, the first year I gained over 100 pounds, second year I gained over 70. And I looked back each year with regret, but not anymore. I decided to take control of what's mine, my life, and make it better. And I'm still actively trying to do that. It's hard. It's not easy. Not everybody could do that. There's a lot of people that stay where they are and, you know, maybe even have more negative things happen to them, self inflicted or through somebody else. But I'm telling you, like, you just have to take control of your life. Um, but the video ended. If you guys enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 101. Thanks for watching.